opportunities comes dressed in overalls. So today we are looking at those opportunities, particularly those that are in Botswana. But it's not to say that if you're outside Botswana, you cannot somehow find a way of being resourceful in this matter. So stay tuned to hear what we have in store for you. It is once again a warm welcome to my channel. I am Vansimba and thank you for joining in, and a shout out to all those that have subscribed. And if you're new here, please do consider to subscribe. And in this channel, we are talking about three things. We talk about three things in particular. We have all things YouTube, we have finances, and we have what we term certain times. So today in this segment, we are looking at for the financial aspect. And we are talking about opportunities that have been presented to Botswana in particular. So stay tuned as we dive into it. One of the verses that really I've adopted as that one of where Paul addresses the older women, and he tells them that they should take in the role of an advisory role towards those women that are younger than themselves. So because of that, and I consider myself as a senior youth, and I have therefore taken in that role of a sisterly, the role of an advisory, as Paul puts it, to the younger generations that are coming before me. And one of the things that I tend to do when I interact with the younger folks is to just get the sense of their thought line in terms of career-wise, especially those that are in tertiary institutions. So this week I had that privilege of interacting with a youngster, and obviously I wanted to hear the thought line in terms of career-wise and where he sees them himself after completing a university. And certainly one of one of the reasons that he gave was that or the lamentations, as you can see that. Correct me if I'm wrong, using the word lamentation. One of the things that he said was kind of discouraging was the fact that you have a lot of young people that are loitering in the streets. They do have degrees. There's no employment. The government is not providing employment and the like. And I do agree. I do agree to a certain extent with the thought line, but I'm coming from an angle where I don't play politics, and I'm not a politician, and I'll never be a politician. But I'm coming from an angle where I do want to change the thought line from being given by the government to actually standing and providing. See the change in the thought line. Not give, but you provide. The fact of the matter is, if you go in any supermarket, that's if you're in Botswana, go into any supermarket and find the sticker made from a lot of things, if it's not more than 90% of things that we consume in Botswana are made outside. And as a result, we import a lot of things outside. And the question that I want to put across is, does it mean that we do not have the capacity to produce as locals? Or does it mean that we are so much used to being given and reluctant in actually producing? Just recently, there's a circulation that has been going around that indicated that there are those businesses that are left for the locals to do. And some of those businesses are bread and confectionery, we have ice making, meat processing, peanut butter processing, We have purification and bottling of water, sour milk production, sugar milling, we have bricks, canvas packaging, and protective clothing. It's easier to take something and start on it when you are alone, because there's no one who will be like maybe questioning some of your moves and the like. But at the same time, it's difficult when you are alone to really run through a very successful business. So if I'm using, I'm a lab scientist. So from a medical perspective, if I want to create, say, for instance, an HIV rapid test, I do have, yes, expertise in terms of the lab aspect, but I do not have the engineering expertise that goes with that devising a rapid test kit. I do not have the expertise in sales. I do not have the expertise in terms of finances. So the point that I'm trying to put across is, yes, it's easier to go alone, but sometimes we need to have a mindset of partnering with other individuals. I'm very, very much sure that I do have my younger sisters that are in accounting that are not working. I have those that are in engineering that are not working, those that are in finance that are not working. Maybe it's high time that we learn to come together and bring our heads together and be creative and formulate this. I believe with everything in my heart that some of these things we are able to do. We might not have maybe the primary resources that goes with the manufacturing of certain stuff. Yes, but maybe in the future we'll have resources here available in the country. But coming together and actually sitting and then mapping through an idea, there's just that high likely of the project actually flourishing. Yes, because two heads are better than one, and together we can stand. Divided we fall. So my message, what I'm simply saying is, let's come together and look at some of these things that we are as locals been asked to do, and pick one, run with that idea. Don't be afraid to fail. Fail, but then dust off and keep on working. Keep on working. You'll be successful. Now, if you're a Christian, we very much know that the Bible speaks of knowledge abounding in the last days. And it's not only the knowledge, the biblical knowledge that is going to abound. Knowledge everywhere is abounding. Nowadays, we talk of if you want to learn anything, actually, Google is your friend, YouTube is your friend. And some of these opportunities, they might be new to us, but it's not to say that there's no information out there. So what I'm saying is, as much as I'm encouraging myself to the youngsters, let's come together. Let's do our research. When we are together, like for instance, if we take maybe candle making, for instance, if we are two or three, you assign each other. Okay, you look at when I look at the ingredients that are needed for candle making, look at the market. Stuff like that. Manage our project. We need to learn to come together. Sorry about that. And I'll be back. Yes, we're talking about opportunities. Opportunities are there, but they come dressed in overalls. We just need to roll our sleeves and work. And the thing is, with nature has a way of testing. If you have an idea and you go for it, be rest assured that you'll be tested to see whether you really mean business. So persevere, be persistent, persevere, and don't be afraid to say that sometimes you can get a project, but at the end of the day, after some analysis, you'll find probably the project is not really working. Don't be shy to say, "Well, I've made a mistake." We all make mistakes and we grow from our mistakes. A measure of a man is not into how many times he falls, but into how many times he falls into the same trap. So mistakes are for us to learn. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the best. I know it's hard if you're not working. I, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But utilize all the opportunities that you have. Otherwise, all the best and see you in my next video. Hold on. Did you remember to subscribe? Please subscribe. We want to reach 1,000 subscribers. Okay? It's still our goal by the first week of December, and we are working towards that. So please take a friend to subscribe. And thank you once again. See you in my next video.